Not gonna lie, I think I'm getting better at this latte art thing. I've only tried it every single day for the past 15 months. Alright, not much going on today, I'm afraid. Weather's miserable, so I've pretty much just been sat inside watching that filmmaking course and doing a bit of editing. So instead I'm going to talk to you about film theory and how I try to apply that to my wedding films. So a big part of what I enjoy about making wedding films is being able to manipulate someone's emotions just through the small decisions that I make sitting here at my desk. So as an example, I might decide to cut a shot, or I might decide to hold it for a few more seconds. And that decision can influence whether you cry at that film or don't cry. And I just think that is so amazing and feels so special to be able to do that. And a big part of doing that is applying film theory. So the kind of fundamental principles of cinema. A quick disclaimer. I never went to film school, I've never studied film. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I just read some books and watched some YouTube videos, so please don't take this as gospel. Right, so the first thing I do to try and enhance a wedding film is framing. So shot framing or composition is important because it directs your attention, okay? It tells you what to be looking at in the frame. One example of this is the rule of thirds, which says you should place your subject on one of three vertical, like I'm trying to line it up, I've got them on my screen right now, so like vertical or horizontal lines. So you might place the subject here, or you might place them here. And the reason for this is that the image mimics natural landscapes that we see with the human eye, where things aren't always perfect and you have things, in various places. So it makes things just appear a bit more natural to us. So I might try and combine the rule of thirds with the idea of negative space. By framing the subject with nothing else around them, it really hones in your attention on them. Whereas if the background was more cluttered, you might be a bit distracted and less focused on the subject. Another example of influencing things through framing is by using symmetry. So symmetrical shots create a sense of balance and harmony. So for something like the shot of the first kiss at your wedding, you want a symmetrical shot rather than something asymmetrical that's going to give you like an uneasy feeling or a feeling of imbalance. Silhouettes can also be a really effective way of signifying the importance of a certain moment. And there are so many other principles as well as framing. So sound design, colours, camera movement. So I'll move my camera very little on a wedding day. I'm a big fan of just static shots. But one part of the day that I always shoot handheld to introduce some movement is during the dancing, because everyone's moving, everyone's energetic, and I want that to be mirrored in the shots that I get. But likewise, it would feel really weird if when your grandma's doing a reading at your ceremony and moving around her and making her look like some kind of action film sequence. That being said, maybe I'll add a subtle slow dolly effect. If she's saying something really pivotal or emotional, then that subtle movement can really amplify those emotions. So yeah, that is just a small part of my approach to wedding films, and hopefully that was interesting. I've got a blog post on my website about this kind of stuff with a few more examples on. So if you're interested, go and check that out. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Jess gets really stressed with how the sofa cushions look on my stories, so she's going to be really mad that I didn't go over them with a lint roller before filming this.